Hi everyone, I hope you guys are very well. Welcome to the 27th of October. It is Friday Eve, you guys. Welcome, and I hope you are all very well. Firstly, I want to say thank you for everyone so much. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video and enjoying this information with me. And secondly, I just want to mention to everyone who might be seeing this video on TikTok, I always put the link to the full video on YouTube in the description so that you can go and finish watching it over there. Right, so Friday Eve, 27th of October, and today our moon has moved out of the sign of Scorpio and into the sign of Sagittarius, right? So today provides us all with a wonderful cosmic guidance in the area of spiritual development. Sagittarius is quite the sign of hunting down spiritual truths and wisdom and learning. So listening to your soul is where you will find the most answers and solace at the moment. The Sagittarius moon will definitely propel you through all of the channels of your most profound inner work and philosophies. So the advice is just to go with that. All right. Many might have gone completely silent. Many people might have gone completely silent in your life over the last few days because these are the kind of transits when the moon moves through certain signs. It's what we call a transit, and these transits that we have been experiencing over the last few days has made ghosting, or the idea of ghosting, quite possible. Just remember, it doesn't mean that if someone ghosted you or they went silent, that it is a lost connection. It just points that to the fact, or you've got to understand that everyone is going through a major overhaul in so many aspects of their lives that it could be extremely difficult for them all to focus on the most mundane of tasks, right? So we are all in it, you guys, not just us that listen to these messages and understand the backstory and the energy surrounding us. Other people with no knowledge and understanding and information is also going through it, and most of these people are just losing it. They don't know what the heck is going on. So do try and keep them in a place of, or hold them in a place of love and understanding, and understand that if someone might have disappeared from your life recently, that you can give them the time to circle back around. They are just dealing with it the same way that you have been dealing with it as well. Looking a small little glimpse at tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to bring us an extremely strong emotional Neptunian influence that can have quite a sleepy and a dreamy quality to it. So it could be quite tough to stick to strict schedules over the next few days, and you might possibly feel quite lost in the shuffle at times. And always remember, as it goes for you, it goes for others. So please increase your level of forgiveness and understanding, because we are truly all going through the same things. So ask yourself over these few days coming up where you will be feeling sleepy and dreamy and a bit slow and a little bit lost in the shuffle. Ask yourself where your mind seems to keep drifting off to when you do get lost in the clouds. And this could be a call or a whisper that you are being called to your next destination, on your soul's journey without even realizing it. So do take note of where does your mind keep drifting off to, and see if you can explore those places and dreams a little bit more, because it might just be an indication of your next soul destination. Today certainly marks the start of an amazing cycle of poetry, art, and relationship connections that could quite possibly lead you down the path of finding the soulmate of your dreams. And when I went through my notes, my guide actually told me we mustn't just focus on soulmates. Soulmates could also take the form of deep friendships, deeper connection with family members, as well as pets, animals, and even places, right? So a soulmate can take any form, and do have a look out to see how that soulmate is going to express itself in your unique individual journey. It's always quite interesting and lovely and magical to see that these energies are bringing up a soulmate for everyone. But to me, it could be a cat, and to you, it could be a lover, or to someone else, it could be even a career, or a soul career. So do see how it expresses itself in such magical ways in your individual reality. The main thing for us all to remember today and over the next few days is to let love be your guide, and let it be your ultimate guide and muse. A muse inspires us, so allow love and the things that make your heart beat chocolates to be your muse and your inspiration, because you can never know what lies just around the corner. And I actually picked our card deck this morning before I went through my notes, and I was surprised to see that intuitively I was guided on point again. The card deck that we are using today is the Edgar Allan Poe deck, and he was quite a famous poet. I'm sure you guys, especially in South Africa, must know him. Um, and isn't that strange that it goes hand in hand with this cycle of poetry, art, and relationship connection? So at least we know that there we are quite good. So let's start with the underlying energy of the day. The underlying energy of the day, or the core frequency of this reading, you guys, let me do this, is the Seven of Wands here with the World card. And this exactly refers for me to this energy of others ghosting us and beginning to be very quiet and excuse me, wow, someone didn't want me to say that. Anyway, this refers to this ghosting quality that we might have experienced over the past few days, and perhaps possibly into the next 2 days. Remember, Sagittarius is quite the freedom-loving sign of the zodiac. He doesn't mind going off on his own in search for spiritual truths and spiritual development, right? So this is the Seven of Wands. See how this man is trying to be protected or accompanied by this strange entity over here. Definitely not from Earth. He doesn't look like a man with that red skin. Uh, People are just actually in a sort of a self-protective mode at the moment, where they are dealing with their own shadows and their own demons, you guys. So best is to leave them be, to sort out these issues for themselves in their own quietness. And with the World card here, the World talks specifically about fulfillment, accomplishment, and completion. Soon enough, they will have gone through this quiet stage, and they will have dealt with the things that they needed to deal with. And the same goes for you as well. Don't allow guilt or a sense of external expectation to come in and tell you that you shouldn't be isolating yourself when your soul is asking that of you. If your soul asks you for isolation in order for you to deal with this fiery demon once and for all in the quietness and tranquility of your own space, then do so without excuses, without feeling that you have to justify anything. You will get out on the other side in an energy of completion, fulfillment, and accomplishment. The only thing we are always guaranteed of is that nothing stays the same, right? So you will come out fine on the other side with a great sense of accomplishment and completion. But to get there, we must first be in the Seven of Wands energy off on our own. So do keep that understanding for yourself as well as for others, please. Right, first card out is the Six of Wands in the reverse. The main keyword with the Six of Wands is always recognition, or this idea of being out there in the public eye and celebrated by others. The days and the time that we are going through at this moment is definitely much more inward focused and much more out of the public eye and the limelight, right? Also, another keyword with the Six of Wands is pride. So, when you are in this position, you are proud of yourself. You are okay with being in the limelight because of the sense of self-pride. In this position, reversed, really we are being asked to let go of this sense of pride. Don't allow your pride to get hurt or injured, which is like pride is an ego segment, if I can put it that way. Don't allow your pride to be harmed because others are not paying you as much attention as they used to. People are withdrawn into their own worlds at the moment. And why are they withdrawn, you guys? Look at that, the tower. Ooh, ooh, ooh. The tower is here. The tower is the major arcana, one of the major arcanas representing the sign of Scorpio. So this is quite on point. The sun is currently in Scorpio, and the tower represents a paradigm shift, a rebirth, a breaking down of old structures that no longer work for us, for our benefit and highest good, so that we can start building anew. And this is what everyone has withdrawn into to deal with. Everyone is withdrawing into their own private spaces in order to deal with their own particular towers that is breaking down in their lives at the moment. So just think of your own journey and realize that everybody else is also going through quite challenging times at the moment, and therefore it's easy to have compassion and understanding, isn't it? Isn't it? Yes, it is. Right. So, next card that we have here is the Two of Swords in a reverse. Now, normally in its upright, you can see this man is blindfolded. His thoughts are on higher things, issues of beginnings, endings, and transformations, right? Especially transformations. And with that moon in the background there, he is quite in a lonesome, quiet, internal, intuitive space. It's not always going to be like that. This is the good news. Not everyone is going to stay in this energy of self-isolation. Soon enough, they will come out and join the party again. So do give everybody time, as well as allow yourself the same time to deal with the things that you need to deal with, right? And important here, knowing that people are going to leave this energy soon and rejoin society and your life. Therefore, it's very important for us all not to cast any judgments at the moment, right? Nothing is wrong, nothing is being unfair. Please don't take anything or anybody's actions towards you personally right now. Okay, people are just dealing with the things that they need to be dealing with, including yourself. Please remember that. Don't now go and make hasty judgments and judgment calls on people and their little ghosting excursion, right? Withhold on casting out judgments and forming opinions about these people right now, because most likely you might find when they rejoin that you have judged them completely wrong. So do put a pause on that. And the justice card in the reverse here says to me that things might not be exactly the way that it seems for us all right now. Okay, even with the justice in the reverse here, my guides are saying to me, blessings in disguise. So, not blessing in the skies, blessings in disguise. Okay, take it however it resonates for you. So do hold off on judgments. You might not like to find yourself later on in this position of the justice card in the reverse, where you have to go around apologizing and rectifying relationships again. Just hit the pause button and know that soon enough everybody will be joining the party again and coming back online. Right, you guys, I hope that this message will assist you during your day as usual. Remember to watch out and to see how it expresses in your own world. I also have a sheet that I developed that you can actually keep track of these energies and the moon phases on a daily basis, with space where you can actually check your mood in the day and make some notes to see how it actually revealed itself in your day. Please feel free to comment, maybe with an email address, and then I will be very happy to send you that little sheet that you can print out for yourself if you would like to start keeping track of these things and become more aware of how it expresses in your life, and therefore much more in touch with how your own journey is developing. As always, I love you guys immensely, and we will talk again very, very soon.